meeting up with the rest of us in Orlando at General Council. But I just want you to welcome Johnny Kelly as he comes to share this morning.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Pastor Mike. I had a great time with your teenagers, and there was a few hundred other teenagers from all over the area up in Cape Girardeau this weekend. Had a blast up there.
Jesus, whenever, we just celebrated Easter. And what's really cool about Easter is that, like, after Jesus died and then rose again, the very first, he came back to earth for like 40 days or whatever, and he chilled out with the disciples. And the whole point that he did that was just to tell them one thing. He came back to tell them one thing: go into all the world and preach the gospel. Like, go out and tell people about me. That's all. It was the one thing that he wanted to come back and tell them. All right, we are in St. Louis, Missouri, right on the Mississippi River. You can see it right there. And it is rainy and nasty out, but we are going to the St. Louis Arch. We gotta walk away, so we had to park a ways away because of the RV, but you can see where we're right here, and there's the arch. Up there. So that's where we're going.
I got the St. Louis blues, blue as I can be. That gal got a heart like a rock down in the sea. Oh, she wouldn't have gone so far.
After a long walk, we have made it. It was a long trek, and we're wet because it's raining. But we are at the arch. There she is. We are journeying to the center of the arch. Well, not really the center, we're going to the top. It's like we're going into like some bunker down below the earth.
You guys get towards 4.
We're in capsule number 4. These capsules are tiny, look like sitting in an aspirin bottle. Wow. We're at the top of the St. Louis Arch. You can see like the actual curve of the arch right here where we're standing. Deciding whether if we got enough people up here running back and forth, we can make it sway really bad.
I feel like I'm smashed up.
These cars are so incredibly small. Luckily there's only 2 of us in this one. It's only me and Blaze here hanging out. What I like is this. Look.
Alright, close in transit car. Doors are closing.
Take me if they want to do that.
Wait, hold it right there for me. Just hold it just like that. Thank you for your hospitality, St. Louis. I had a Reuben sandwich, a chocolate malt, and I felt sick as I swayed in the top of the arch. It's time to ride across the Mississippi. M-I, crooked letter I. Humpback, crooked letter. I don't know. M-I, crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback, I.
How you guys doing? Great? Great? Awesome. How many of you guys know what I do? Thank you for being so literal. I bicycle cross country. I've been on the road right now for didn't say 4, I said for.
How you guys doing? It was, I got to drive all around. I grew up for a few years. My father pastored in the Rockford area, and I grew up in Rockford and got to drive by all my old homes yesterday. I hadn't been here in about 10 years, and the place is different. Majestic Park Mall doesn't. It looks the same. But everything else looks different. And,
We are in Rockford, Illinois, and Gerty's muddy. You can see it rained last week and got her all dirty. Plus we had to
take the rear hubcaps, our spinners off, because we had a flat tire, and so we're gonna wash Gerty. I rolled my pants up and put on my tennis shoes so that I don't have to get them all wet, and so we're gonna wash Gerty. Hey guys, I'm in Yorkville, Illinois. Rode here today from Rockford, Illinois. Spent the last few days in Rockford, which was pretty cool. I used to live there. I grew up there as a teenager. And while I was there, I got to hang out with some old friends. And one of them was a guy named John Kitchen. And John and Deanna Kitchen were youth leaders in my youth group when I was in junior high. And got to go to dinner over at their house and hang out with them. I had a great time. And I stood out in the driveway at one point with John and Deanna, and we're standing out there, and I was showing them Gerty here and showing them all the bikes on the back and talking to them about the tour. And we started talking about faith and talked to them about how I sort of had to put all my faith in God on this tour. That, you know, I don't make any money or anything, but you know, even to cover the cost of the tour, God's just sort of provided and made everything happen. And as we're talking, he was really excited because, and he told me he was really excited that, you know, even standing in a driveway, you know, we can learn about Jesus. And I thought that was a pretty cool thing because, guys, it's not all about church. It's not all about youth group. It's about reaching out to people, you know, and that's, you know, what missionaries do every day. You know, missionaries are overseas and they're reaching out to people right where they are. They're not making them come to a church or making them do something they don't want to do. They're just reaching them right where they are. And you guys get the opportunity to do that every day. Not just in giving your money to Speed the Light and helping reach out with missions and things like that, but every day you guys go to school, every day you go to work, or you're at home with your family, and there's people there that you can minister to. You know, you don't have to be a pastor, and you don't have to be somebody who knows everything. You just have to be willing to stand there and talk to somebody. So I encourage you guys, you know, next time you're at school or you're at work or you're sitting around a table or you're in a driveway, don't be scared to try and do what God asks us to do to reach out and make a difference. You know, to change your world right where you're at. You know, don't try and make it perfect. Just say, you know what, I'm going to do what I can right here, right now. That's all God wants us to do. He just wants us to reach, and, you know, when it said go into all the world and preach the gospel, when he said that in the Bible, he wasn't telling you to go into all the world. What he was saying is, as you go throughout your life, as you do your life, tell people about me. That's what he meant. So as you guys go throughout your life, whether you're in a driveway or at school, just tell people about Jesus. You do that, I promise you'll change the world.